Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mind Your Exam. In this video, we will be learning how to add a primary key to a relation or to a table in SQL and how to do it using the alter command of the SQL. So suppose we have three relations in our database. The first relation is student, then the guardian of the student and the attendance of the student. These are the names of the three relations. Now the student relation contains four attributes, namely roll number, student name, student date of birth and GUID. GUID is basically the guardian ID that we are representing in this table. The next table, the guardian table, basically represents the guardian ID. Then it has the name of the guardian. It also has the phone number of the guardian and the address of the guardian. Okay, the guardian can be any person related to the student, the elder who is responsible for the student, and so on. And the last relation or the table that we have is the attendance table, which stores the student attendance, the date of the attendance, the roll number of the student and the status of the attendance, okay, the present or absent. Now if we want to add a primary key, so as we have learned previously also, primary key basically is that attribute or column of a relation in a relational database which has unique values. So in case of a student, a roll number will never be same for any two students. So the value of roll number will be unique for each student. That is why we can make it as the primary key. Similarly, in the guardian table, the guardian ID is unique. That is why we will be making it as the primary key. You cannot create guardian name as the primary key because two elders who are guardians of two different students can have the same name coincidentally, but the ID assigned to each of them will be unique, will be different, and that is why guardian ID or GUID can be made as the primary key for the guardian table. And in the case of attendance, see, roll number is unique to the table, is unique to the attendance table, but since it is about, the information is about the student attendance, so what we will do, we will combine two attributes together and form a composite primary key. That means it is not necessary that you have to create a primary key only using a single attribute. Two or more attributes can also be combined together to form a primary key, and that primary key is known as a composite primary key. That means it consists of more than one attribute. So in this case, what we can do is the roll number of a student along with the date on which the student attendance has been recorded will serve as the primary key. Okay, because two students can have same attendance status, but the combination of their roll number and attendance date cannot be the same, because roll number we know will be unique as we have seen from the student table. So now let us see what is the syntax, what is the method of adding a primary key to a relation in SQL. So this is the syntax. The keyword that you will be utilizing is the alter keyword. So you are altering or modifying the existing table, and that is why you are using the alter table. These two words are fixed. Then you will specify the name of the table in which you want to add the primary key. I have written this in italics and colored because here you will replace this word table underscore name with the name of the table. So if you are adding a primary key to the student relation, you will write student here. Otherwise you will write guardian here, and so on. Okay, now after writing alter table, you have to tell to the database, or in SQL you have to specify how do you want to alter the table. You are altering the table by adding the primary key. So you write the three words add primary key, and then in brackets you will specify the name of that particular attribute or those attributes, the combination of attributes that you want to make as the primary key. So suppose in the student relation we want to modify the existing student relation. We have specified the attributes, but we have not added the primary key. So we write the command alter table, then here comes the name of the table or the relation that you want to alter, which is student relation, and then you write the words add primary key and what attribute you are adding as the primary key the roll number you are adding. So you write down the name of the attribute and the semicolon. Please do not forget the semicolon, it is very important. And if you want to add a primary key to the attendance relation, you can also do that. Now here, when you mention the name of the attributes, you are mentioning two attributes separated by a comma. So attendance date, comma, roll number. The order can be anything. You can write roll number, comma, attendance date also. Okay, so this was how we can add a primary key to a relation in a database using SQL. Thank you for watching. Till we meet in the next video. Mind your exam.